Hello, you beautiful bastards, and welcome to my so-called show. After For Your Eyes Only was released, Roger Moore expressed his desire to retire from the role. He had already fulfilled his contract after The Spy Who Loved Me, and anything after that was due to renegotiations on a film-to-film basis. The studio held auditions for other actors to replace Moore. But then news came of a rival Bond film called Never Say Never Again, and one person involved in the making was long-time nemesis Kevin McClory. And to make things worse, Sean Connery was set to don the tuxedo again for that film.
Oh my.
So in order to succeed against McClory, they decided getting Roger Moore back would be the smart choice. So slutty ladies and not so gentlemen, let's waste no time. This is Octopussy. Released in June 1983, after an agent is killed, a fake Fabergé egg is discovered on his body, so Bond is sent to investigate a smuggling operation connected to a milfy smuggler named Octopussy, played by Maud Adams. But is she the main player in this dangerous game? Octopussy is a serviceable Bond film, if a bit vanilla, but it brings back a little more of the Moore camp, while still taking it seriously enough, and despite Roger Moore looking his age, still pulls off the charm and the tongue-in-cheek humour with ease.
Fill her up, please.
Maud Adams returns, this time as the title character, and her and Roger Moore do have some chemistry together. She's mysterious, she's sharp, she's tough, but she also shows some vulnerability and seems to be one of the more age-appropriate of all the Bond girls, which is a shame this wasn't Moore's final outing, as seeing him and Adams sail off into the sunset would have been a fitting end to this version of the character.
James!
But what about the villains? Well, the villains are actually pretty fun. Louis Jordan brings a real smarm as Debonair Kamal, and I can't help but love what an unapologetically smug, punchable prick he is. Yet Jordan still manages to play him with such class.
Or supposing, for argument's sake, I don't feel like talking.
Well, don't worry, you will.
Sodium pentothal.
A bit crude, very unreliable. We prefer curare with an effective psychedelic compound. Guaranteed results.
But with permanent brain damage.
An unfortunate side effect.
What a wanker.
Kabir Bedi is a fun henchman, and I love the reaction when he has to take out Bond, who's hanging on a plane.
He'd kill us all. Go out and get him. Out there, go.
Stephen Berkoff is also fun as Soviet nutjob Orlov, and while Jordan and Bedi downplay their roles, Berkoff is really giving it his all. He's so over the top, I can't help but find him entertaining.
A new Kutsov computer and find that a lightning thrust by 10 armored divisions from the north and by 5 more through Czechoslovakia lead to total victory in 5 days against any possible defense scenario.
What an eccentric performance.
Tennis legend Vijay Amritrad, despite not being the best actor, still manages to be very likeable, and him and Moore do have some good on-screen chemistry. You can really tell these two are having fun on screen together, but fuck me does he get a brutal death.
Jesus Christ!
We also get a new M, with Robert Brown replacing Bernard-Lee, who had sadly died before he could film his scenes for Your Eyes Only, and while Brown lacks Lee's presence, he still does a decent job in the role. The final climax is also fun, with Octopussy's army of hot women taking down Jamal's goons, and even Q gets some loving from the girls for his heroics. Yeah, Bond dressed as a clown was silly, and it makes no sense how he applied that makeup so flawlessly in such a short amount of time, and Coolidge's all-time high is kinda bland and not really memorable. Oh yeah, and let's not forget this.
What the hell was that?
It's not the best Bond film, in fact it's quite standard, but the chemistry between Roger Moore and Maud Adams, along with some suspenseful action, does keep things interesting enough to make this film an all-time high. So that was Octopussy. Next up, oh fuck. Never Say Never Again.
May God have mercy on us all.